old school subscribers, my new subscribers, my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible. If the screen's a little blurry, sorry y'all, meant to wipe the camera off, but I guess I smudged it even more. Let's get this party started with no further ado. I'm gonna try not to hold you guys too long. Listen, we're all kings, okay? We're all kings, we're all emperors, we're all conquerors, we're all warriors, all right? We don't need to compete. There's no need for it. We're all needed right now. So I'm telling you guys this, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, okay? We're all kings, we're all emperors, we're all conquerors, we're all warriors. Right now is not the time for us to break in ranks and start having this inner fighting. It's not time for it. And you know who's doing this, always an alpha. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to go along with the script, and they always gotta venture off and try to go against the wave of things. So I'm addressing an alpha directly here, but he's not the only alpha out there doing this stuff. Listen, man, I done laid off of you alphas. I told y'all that y'all are just as important as the Sigmas are. I said the betas are just as important as the alphas. And if you don't consider yourself any of these things, I'm just start walking down this way before we start having a ton of cars drive by. Y'all can't hear nothing out on the replay. If you guys don't consider yourself that kind of, you know, alpha male, beta, you know, Sigma type of architecture, then, you know, if you call yourself a high value man, you call yourself an intellectual, you call yourself an average Joe, you know, a blue collar, white collar, whatever you call yourself, you're all needed. This is bigger than you. I don't know how, I keep telling you this, and I appreciate a lot of you content creators out there. A lot of y'all are pushing the same message right now. And listen, man, salute. Salute. Without having to be told, most of us with common sense are uniting under the same flag. Listen, you're all emperors of your own empire. You don't have to crush anybody else. You ain't got to go at anybody else. Right now, there's a man movement going on where we're being seen. Cynthia G's channel has been terminated. It was like whatever, demonetized, but now it's terminated, meaning that her blasting hate speech against black men has come to a stop. That is a warning shot from YouTube, letting them know that they see the writing on the wall. Whatever reason that the powers that be are not allowing people to bash black men anymore, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason for it. You know, they see the writing on the wall. Maybe they see the energy shift. You know what I'm saying? They can tell too. And for her to go down after she's been bashing black men for 5+ years, now if black men can't have hate speech put up against them, which we're the lowest group that normally is allowed, people are allowed to do whatever they want. People are allowed to say the N-word. We got YT guys online saying the N-word. No one's saying nothing about it. I mean, Russians saying the N-word. No one's saying nothing about it. Just running around, getting out of control. Out of control, right? And, you know, it seems like now she's been handled. Now, some people are saying she got handled and got, you know what I'm saying, completely terminated because she decided to start up a new channel. Maybe that's why her channel got, you know, deleted. Maybe that is the reason why. But it still got shut down and demonetized for hate speech. And the only thing she does is hate on black men. She thought she was safe because she was hating on black men. The point that I'm saying this for is not just for black men. So, you know, my other brothers of different races, you know what I'm saying, stick with me. I'm getting somewhere, right? If you can't discriminate against black men who have always been able to discriminate against us, you've always been able to get away with doing all kind of stuff, I'm talking about the women or whatever, then you can't get away with talking junk about any man. You get where I'm going with this? So they're cracking down on hate speech all the way around for some reason, right? I believe it's the energy shift that they're able to tell, and they want us to come back to the table and deal with these women. So they're going to help us, you know, push forward the women that are talking the right kind of stuff, and they're getting rid of the women talking crazy. They need for us to be with women so that we can spend money. You know what I mean? We're not spending money. We're all talking about saving. The only idiots talking about spending money are the alphas on here talking about code approaching. Ooh, didn't think I was going to go there. Whole point in the video. Let me tell you something. And you making your rounds right now. I watch everything. That brother that you made that reaction video to, I don't know what his channel's about. It seems like he puts out, you know, videos about handsome men problems and alpha problem, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's in the manosphere or in the man space. And right now, we don't need to be fighting with each other. You don't need to be calling anybody out. Because if I start calling alphas out, listen, man, y'all are only so smart. So if I start calling alphas out, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to ruin your careers. I'm going to show you out to be frauds. If you want a cold approach, continue to cold approach, idiot. Do it. I seen your face. You got a cold approach. If you don't, you won't get seen. Keep doing what you're doing. I seen you, brother. You got to do what you got to do. And I'm telling you, I'm trying not to go, I'm trying not to crush y'all, man. But how is it that I was homeless last year and I'm over here starting fashion trends and y'all look like y'all are shopping at Goodwill? I don't know what, y'all have no fashion sense. How are you an alpha and you have no fashion sense? You look crazy, bro. I don't even know how you get numbers or anything. You know what? I'm gonna save this for if you keep trying to go with Sigmas and everybody talking about letting women approach them. I'm gonna save that for that, right? You're running around pushing your agenda because is your pockets getting thinner? Are we affecting your bottom line? Are your goofy ass how to be a man courses not working for you? What is it? Because you have nothing to do with the movement that we have going on. You're showing that you don't want to participate. If you don't want to participate, that's fine. This is not the time to be talking about cold approaching, you idiot. This is not the time. Can you not read the room? What kind of alpha are you, bro? Can you not read a room? Can you not see what everybody's trying to go? There were guys that were talking the same goofy stuff you were, but now they're talking about letting a woman approach you. Do you not think that they're not still probably out there approaching women? Some of them probably are, but they can read the room, you idiot. They can see that we're trying to do something bigger. You're over here talking about, you're a coward if you can't approach a woman. Bro, look at your face and look at mine, man. Look at your face and look at mine. You have to cold approach. I'm not telling you not to do, hey, we done said it millions of times. If you people want to keep cold approaching women, do whatever you want to do. But the minute you get online and you're trying to influence men, not only influence them, but then talk junk about the movement that's going on, do you not? All right, let me break it down to you. We're doing what we're doing to reestablish control and power and give the power back to the men. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the men's power being in the hands of the women and the matrix and whoever else, we're trying to regain control. And as we're doing that, you're getting offended because Sigmas and other alphas are talking about letting women approach them because you can't read a room? Is your bottom line and your stupid ass courses not making the money they were before? You know that most of you alphas talk a bunch of BS online and regurgitate information anyway. Do you really want to come after a Sigma? Do you? Even if it's indirect? Do you really want to do that? Bro, you don't think enough to be coming after me. You don't think enough to be going after anybody talking about what we're talking about. We're talking about letting women approach us because we're walking away from them so they understand that we're serious. While you're going against that and telling us, oh, you're a coward. No, you're a coward if you're still out here approaching women while the rest of us are showing some discipline, some dick discipline, but you got to be led by it and so offended, so low IQ to get online and start trying to call people cowards for turning women down and not running women down everywhere. Bro, do you not understand that some women are bringing men up on charges for cold approaches? You're literally setting men up to be, they might want to approach a woman at HR, not HR, but at the job, and watch one of your dumb behind videos, approach her, and then that's the end of his career. Who are you looking out for? You're the same kind of brother that sells seminars and telling guys basic common sense information. Look, man, Lucario, whatever your name is, chill out, bruh. We got something going on here. Sell your goofy courses. Keep telling men to cold approach and get them in trouble. Stop gaslighting the movement. There's nothing cowardice about starting a movement. There's nothing cowardice about having discipline. You understand what I'm saying? You probably don't, kind of slow. Look, man, everybody else that has a little bit of sense, alpha, beta, omega, sigma, whatever you call yourself, high value man, average guy, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call yourself. We got a movement going on as men. We're trying to bring back a little bit of respect, you know what I'm saying, to the gender. We don't have time for people to be putting holes in the movement because they either want to get clout and go viral, or their pockets are thinning out because the movement's affecting their ridiculous courses that are common sense. Boy, I'll start making courses and giving them away for free. Keep it up. Look at you and look at me, bruh. You can't dress. You look crazy. You know, you ain't even able to fit. You're not even putting the clothes on to match your skin complexion. So, listen, man, you need a lot of work. You need some coaching. But let's start off with you just chilling out on pushing for cold approaches. Chill out on pushing for men to get HR complaints. Chill out on men getting, you know what I'm saying, any kind of charges outside of work of approaching a woman. No one's doing that right now like that. Man, you can't read a room. You know what I'm saying? No one's doing that right now. So I'm getting on here really quick and letting y'all know the reason why we're making these women approach us. And they're approaching us. This guy might as well be a Panda Bear Express or part of the gynocracy, where he's over here advocating for us to chase down women still. And we're literally letting people know we're not chasing women down. We appreciate ourselves. Yeah, listen, man, I'm not going to debate with anybody in here tonight, you know what I mean, this afternoon. My point is, yeah, choosing signals, but he was bashing that too. He was bashing the choosing signal thing too. That's why I'm addressing him, because he was calling everybody a coward if you don't approach them. If you don't approach women, you're a coward. And even if she's smiling at you or whatever, you know, this guy, I don't know if you ever seen this Mr. Lucario dude. Just go look him up, man, and you'll see why he has a cold approach. You'll see why he has the cold approach. It's like written all over his face, you know, but I don't need for him on here letting other guys know to do the same thing. Everybody might not look like him. You know what I'm saying? So they might have a better chance of being approached, you know, or given a choosing signal than somebody looks like him. You know what I mean? So listen, if you're the kind of guy where you look in a way that's not traditionally attractive or not attractive at all to most people, then you might have to cold approach people, right? And on top of that, if you dress badly, yeah, you probably have to cold approach. But if you dress decent, if you wash your butt, if you don't look a mess, it ain't got nothing to do with how you look. It's just, as a man, you should know how to make your features work for you. A lot of guys just don't know how to make their features work for them. They don't know how to, like, you know, have any kind of fashion sense or how to, you know, cut their facial hair. They're just lost. That's why I'm just so surprised that these people were able to gather such a big following. They look like cornballs. They look like cornballs. This dude won't even look at the camera when he speaks. He has to look away from the camera, and he's talking about cold approaching. You can't even look in the camera consistently. Like, I'm not listening to nobody that be talking and why are you every now and again staring at the camera? It's not even like it's a person in front of you. So you mean to tell me that you can't even look at the camera consistently without breaking, but you're cold approaching women? Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here, bro. Yeah, that's you. You know what, bro? That's gonna be a name of a title of a video tonight. I appreciate you. I'm gonna screenshot this. Back to the plantation channel. Yes. Trying to get us to start approaching women again. No. Obviously it's working. Women are online left and right complaining, why are men not approaching us no more? You see the stats coming out talking about 80% of men aren't dating anymore. Leave it alone. We're doing something here. I've sat here and dropped. I used to go after alphas all the time, telling y'all that y'all codependent. You need to become independent. Stop needing followers. Stop needing your yes men underneath you. Stop needing to be a manager somewhere to, inflict your power on someone, stop needing a woman, you know, that's all. But I let it alone because this ain't the time for that. Right now, we need all men to unite. We're all kings. There's no reason to compete with each other. We're all emperors. There's no need to compete with each other. You know what I'm saying? We're all conquerors and warriors. We don't have to get online and compete with each other or bash each other. We're not females, man. Men should be able to put our differences aside, be able to unite as an army and get things done like our ancestors. We don't have time for you to get jealous and start throwing rocks at the movement, bro. We're trying to get something done. So sit down somewhere, sell your seminars or whatever, continue to talk about cold approaching. But the minute you start bashing the people that are talking about let women approach you, I got a problem with that, man. I'm trying to let y'all live, but I got a problem with that. Shut your mouth. Cold approach all the women you want to. Shut the fuck up. I don't know what the shut up. You think that I get on here and just go after women channels? No. I go after anybody, and most dudes are on the same page. I look at a lot of content, man. I'm an engineer. I study stuff. I look at a lot of content. I see a lot of my message that's spread around to everybody. And maybe some of these people are saying it before I would. I don't care. I'm just telling you that the message is out there, and a lot of people are spreading it, and it's beautiful. Women are spreading it now. Listen, man, we're doing so much. Celebrities are leaving their women. We got Tyrese holding it down, making sure that he's holding Samantha Lee's feet to the fire, not letting her get away with. You see her trying to get online and trying to do her PR stunt and clean up her image because of man, listen, I was in that woman's comments dropping, bombs on her way before people were even going after her like this. I seen her as a fraud. I made a video on her being a fraud. You know what I'm saying? A whole reaction video on her being a fraud. She is not for men. How can you be for men and all these talking points she be having? She's telling men how to get a high value woman. What is that? What is a high value woman? Excuse you? I don't see a divorcee being a high value woman. I don't see a woman with a bunch of kids being a high value woman or a kid. So what are we talking about here? Again, trying to push an agenda because she don't want to be single and left alone. And she falls in a batch of single mothers now or divorcees. So she's pushing that mess. So I went after her for it. And Tyrese holding her to the flames, man. He's letting it be known. He's letting it be known. Jeezy's holding it down too. Listen, man, we got a lot of men that are waking up. A lot of men that are getting on board. Rappers talking like this now. Rappers talk about run through them. We got rappers talking about, hey, man, you're a king, keep your seed, focus on healing, focus on your business and building, put the women second, don't even be worrying about these kind of women. Other rappers talking about Jada Pinkett Smith and these black widows. And when I say black widow, I mean it's like a woman that causes a divorce or causes her husband to have what I'm saying? He's putting out, Rick Ross putting out information about these black widows. You know what I'm saying? We're all working together. We're hitting them from all sides. We're hitting them so much. When has YouTube ever cracked down on anybody for making fun of black men? I'll wait. Exactly. They've never cracked down on anybody for bashing black men. But Synthetic G, whatever they're calling her, she got to GoFundMe because they have terminated her channel. And all she does is bash black men. You know what that means? Black men's a protected group. Men are a protected group now. You can't just get online and call us bandits and all kind of crazy ass stuff anymore. That's hate speech. You thought because you're a black woman that you could talk about black men and do it for a decade and never, no. They need black men to do certain things. They see us stepping away and they see all men stepping away. And I heard one gentleman say this, I forgot the name of his channel. I wish I could shout it out. I think it's something, I can't remember what it was. But I was watching, like he said, it could be for election purposes too. They know the election's coming up. They got to bring black folks back to the table. We're talking about we're done with it all together. A lot of men talking about they're done with it all together. So they want men to vote. You know what I mean? So they're trying to find a way to get us to, hey, listen, we're looking out for you guys. Don't worry about it. I don't care what the reason is. Right now, they're not allowed to get online and just bash us endlessly, calling us whatever anymore. There's consequences to it. That being said, We got to take advantage of this right now, not break into multiple sections and debating over, you know, what is a cold approach, what is a choosing signal, da 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 da. We're doing something bigger than that in the first place, bro. So while you're making content trying to clown us, calling us cowards, you can feel however you want to. A man having feelings about the way other men are moving is weird. It's weird. You shouldn't worry about us. It should make you know, never mind. You know what I'm saying? Fendi, I don't know. You gonna have to go ahead and make it clear what you're saying, right? If you're, okay, let's do it like this. If you are advocating for cold approach, put a 1 in the chat. If you're advocating for, we got bigger things to fry right now, choosing signals and not even really caring about it, letting women approach you, put 2 in the chat. I'm not gonna go back and forth. You're allowed to feel however you want to. Fendi, you can go and approach a woman right now. You can go right outside your house and run down your neighbor. What do I give a shit for? I got my channel out here putting out my message. If it's something that people don't agree with, you don't have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I do my best to be nice. I'm not gonna let nobody continuously keep saying this and that. Listen, man, make your point, make it clear so I can put it in the dirt or leave it alone and keep it trucking, okay? I don't make this channel to debate with men about what's the right way to move. I didn't make this channel to go back and forth with men about how they want to approach women. You do whatever you want to do, brother. I'm not your daddy. Okay, you agree. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. If men want a cold approach, cold approach. It's my job to put out information, let you know what I'm doing and how men like me move. If you're not a man like me and don't move like me, I completely understand. But what this Lucario dude, and I ain't seen nobody else talking crazy, just him about approaching. It's just him. But right now is not the time for us to defect, for us to bicker about minute details. Do whatever you want to do. As far as online, as far as overall trying to get the message out so that us men, you know, we can get our power back and we continue this movement we have going on. Because right now, these women's feet are to the flame. I done ran over again. I gotta get off of here, man. I can only do 22 minutes. Look, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I'll continue this on my podcast channel. I gotta keep this under 25 minutes or these videos don't go nowhere. Peace, love, and light. I appreciate y'all joining me. I'll continue this on my podcast channel for about 10 or 15 minutes. It'll have the same thumbnail, so it'll pop up in your feed. It's King David, the Lone Wolf Podcast. If you don't go to the description and get it out of there, it's in the description as well of the video. I'm gonna go over there and finish this off. I don't wanna go over 23, 24 minutes, 25 tops, because the video sit at like 40 views, never go nowhere. But I'm gonna go over there. But again, we're all kings, we're all emperors, we're all rulers. You built your own empire, you're all needed. You understand? And you know what I mean? Right now, it's time to unite. It's not time to bicker or have in unit squabbling or nothing like that. We ain't got time for that kind of stuff, okay? So remember, y'all, look, you're my brother and I love you. Peace, love, and light.